항상 처음은 설레이지 널 보러 가는 길도 마치 구름 위지 너에게 하고 싶은 말을 생각하다가 나 이렇게 내가 바보라는 것을 알게 되었어.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't watched the part 1 of my Langkawi trip, you can check out that video. I have explained all the costs, the hotel room tour of where we stayed, our flight costs, as well as other expenses that we paid for on day 1. Now let's continue on a day 2 of our trip. Of course, we wake up to the beautiful sight of the sea view, and then we got ready to head down to the Cassia restaurant, which is where we had our breakfast.
This feels good, you and I think we got something special, and I don't need to try any harder. It's just better, it's just good when I'm with you. Oh, right, this feels good, you and I think we got something.
This is what the restaurant looks like, and you're supposed to tell the staff your room number. There are so many food that was served there. These are just the pastry section, some cupcakes, and also if you go to the other side you could see all the jams and also oatmeals, some puddings that you could try. If you fancy some cereals or cheese, the charcuterie stuff, this is your station, and of course all sorts of bread that you could think of. They also serve berry smoothie and also cold soba. This is where the salad station is.
Better, it's just good when I'm with you. Oh, right, this feels good. You and I think we got something special,
And next to it is the fruit selection.
it's just good when I'm with you. Oh,
For the main course, they have nasi lemak, of course. If you are in Malaysia, you have to try that. And this is the fried rice. They also had some roti canai, some naan, and these are the spring rolls and some other deep fried stuff that you could try. They also had more of a western section that you could get your bacons and tomato.
tell myself it's fine, but I know that, baby, I'm never on your mind, and it don't matter how hard we try.
They also have a section for pancake and waffles if you fancy those.
One day I woke up with you
This was what my first course looked like.
me said I was wondering if I ever really liked you up against my body, but it's like I'm not beside you.
And I quickly jumped into my second course.
Can't say you're the one I need the most, and I know that you can't say it either. Looking at your mirror like you don't.
I decided to try this small salted egg bao. And if you need to go to the washroom, the door that you need to use is the one that is next to the pancake station.
I know that, baby, I'm never on your mind, and it don't matter how hard we try.
This is what the surrounding area of the PARKROYAL Langkawi Resort. It has its own private beach.
One of these days gotta face the truth. Not made for me, I'm not made for you. The best place for me is away from you. Lying in bed, I'm never facing you, and I'm hoping that I might make you mad. So every night you won't wanna face me too. Yeah, I could list the problems for a million years, but I don't wanna spend another minute with you here. I think you probably had enough.
If you wanna have your breakfast outdoor, you can bring all the food to eat in this area.
I'm trying hard to find a way to tell myself it's fine,
There are also a section in the middle where there are a lot more lounge area, and there's also a giant swing in the middle, or more of a floated seat. These are the hotel rooms looking in. After breakfast, we got into our swimsuit and waited for the van that will pick us up to go for island hopping. The island hopping package costs us 40 ringgit each, and they dropped us off at the jetty. The reason why it was so cheap is because it was a shared speedboat and not a private boat.
Yeah, and maybe we could try it next week again. But I don't wanna think we're toxic, but who cares? You said that we're over.
When you got onto the boat, you're supposed to wear your life jacket.
But everything I see still reminds me of you. Bag of all your things, the memories of when I kissed you. Remember when we used to say to.
And the first stop is the Tasik Dayang Bunting, or the Pregnant Maiden Lake.
Tell me where you've been, yeah, since our break. I'm sorry that I blamed ya for things.
If you only want to take photos of the surrounding area, it is free. However, if you want to go to the lake side of Tasik Dayang Bunting, you have to pay 3 ringgit for local, and I believe it's 6 ringgit for foreigners.
All your things, the memories of when I kissed you. Remember when we used to say.
There is a toilet before you start your hike, which would cost you 1 ringgit.
Me and you forever.
And then we sort of have to go up and down this trail until we reach the lake. There are a few stops which provides you with informations about the lake and how it came to be.
You forever.
There are also locker station if you choose to do any activity in the water.
It's like raindrops as they roll down the window, heavier as they fall. And when the
Oh, is it a video?
Yes, it is a video. Welcome to Fadia Farid channel.
Yay!
We're in Langkawi.
Yeah.
And
It's hot.
I mean, it's not that hot, but it's
Hot.
freaking hot.
Panas.
yes.
This is Tasik Dayang Bunting. So
Tunjuk lah, tunjuk.
Maiden, what do you call?
The Virgin Maiden.
The Virgin
Kacik
apa?
aja. No.
Yeah.
The
Pregnant
Pregnant
Maiden.
Maiden.
Pregnant maiden.
Lake.
Yes.
Show them.
Alright, so what you can do over
Tak,
here?
Kayaking.
Tak nampak sis, bawah sikit.
Kayaking, swimming.
I'm so sorry because my phone I think is like a bit foggy. You see my finger, right? Okay, wait ah.
Ni memang vlog betul ni. Macam like
Okay. In Chinese we call people mountain, people sea. Why? Because it's so many people. So this is called people mountain, people sea.
After a couple of hours, our boat came and picked us up to take us to the eagle feeding area.
Roll down the window, heavier
After that, we made our way to Pulau Barasa, which you could also do some activities at.
The night I didn't call, and
You have to pay extra for any of the activities. This place is also famous for the colorful houses that were built in one area of the island. It quickly became a famous spot among tourists. Took some photos and just chill by the beach until it's time for us to get onto the boat.
down the window, heavier as they fall. And
After that, we're back at the hotel and we decided to chill at the poolside and have our lunch there.
now there's no need to force things to work when we both know
I ordered seafood aglio olio while Karine ordered a burger set.
and I bet that you didn't notice.
This is the fried kway teow that Mira has ordered. Ain, on the other hand, decided to order nasi goreng kampung. I also ordered lychee cooler mocktail, and Ain decided to order frozen mango breeze mocktail for herself. Ain and I decided to go for parasailing on boat around 5:30, just before sunset, so that we could get the best view, and we were charged 300 ringgit for 2 person, and the service provider was kind enough to give us a complimentary drone footage for our parasailing experience. First, we had to hop on a boat, which brings us to the actual parasailing boat, and this is our experience parasailing on boat. The footage itself is just as magical as the experience that we had. At first, we were quite scared, but once the parachute opens and we went up, it's such an amazing experience to be up there.
I'm so sorry for dreaming about the future.
The whole thing was about 10 minutes that you are in the air, because anything longer than that, you wouldn't really know what to do with yourself. And then they pull us down, and of course we get onto the transport boat again, and they brought us back to the parasailing service provider.
Times I tried, but I just don't remember. I'm so sorry for dreaming about the future.
As for dinner, we decided to go to Putumayo restaurant. We called in and asked whether they are halal. They said that all the ingredients are halal, although they do serve alcoholic drinks. We ordered a type of steamed fish. They serve their rice in star shape. We ordered some butter prawn as well as some chili squid. The total for our dinner at Putumai restaurant was 321 ringgit and 60 cent. After that, we went to the duty-free shop to look for some chocolate as our souvenirs. The entire bill was 498 ringgit and 60 cent. And on the next morning, as per the first morning, we woke up and went to have our breakfast at the Cassia restaurant. The breakfast is already part of the hotel cost, which I have explained in detail in part 1. These are the selection on the second morning of our breakfast. Everything is more or less the same, but they do swap out a few items. Additionally, they provided a few more kueh mueh choices, which are our traditional desserts. These are our first course. On the second day, we decided to get a seat by the pool. I also tried the cold Japanese noodle, and of course I had to get the roti canai again because I'm going back to Dubai after this trip. This is just the berry smoothies. It's quite good in my opinion. Since we are checking out on this day, we decided to go for a small spa session. There is a wellness center area in the hotel, and we had made a booking for our session the day before. I decided to get the aroma sensory massage, which cost me 250 ringgit for an hour session. Corinne decided to get the natural purifying facial, while Mira got the peptide facial, I think. This is what the waiting area looks like. Right next to the spa, there is this gym area that you could enjoy as well, and there is a washroom in front of it. They provided us with this drink before we go in for our treatment. And of course, you have to sign a little bit of a waiver before you start the treatment. They also let you choose the oil that you want for the massage. And this is the treatment room for my aroma sensory massage. It is quite spacious and lit in a way that is relaxing for you. They provide you with sarong and also a disposable panties. This is a shower inside the room. Before you start, you're supposed to sit here and they will come in to wash your feet before you then start your massage. It was such a relaxing session, and when I come out, they already served this kettle of chrysanthemum tea. Skies and autumn leaves, take all the chances that we need. Been driving too long, gets out of control. After that, we went back to the room and packed our things up before we then head to another destination, which is the Datai Langkawi Resort. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to see more travel content from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye! Shine like laser beams, wanna feel your energy, yeah. Got me singing up the block like ooh la la. Got me feeling all stuck like oh na na, oh na na na, ooh la la. Be my lady, oh na na. Reading all the signs, ooh la la. I hear your lullaby, oh na na. And all these butterflies won't give up, 'cause you're the one.